Hey guys, I am Nikisha from Canada Immigration TV. In this video I'm going to talk about how to increase your chances for study permit approval. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, please watch this video all the way to the end. For the most recent immigration news and updates, please like and share to this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button icon of the notification bell. One of the most sought-after locations in the world for international students is still Canada. Canada welcomes a sizable number of students from overseas each year, accepting nearly 450,000 new international students in 2021 alone thanks to its strong educational standards and internationally recognized institutions. Although Canada welcomes many foreign students each year, some of their applications for study permits are rejected. To be successful when applying, applicants should carefully evaluate the eligibility requirements established by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, and the judgment of the IRCC immigration officer examining their application. Make sure you are eligible. Specifically, candidates must meet the requirements in order to be granted a study permit. Applicants may do this by demonstrating that they have been accepted to study at a designated learning institution, DLI. A DLI is an institution that is authorized by a provincial or territorial government to host international students. Are a law-abiding citizen, with no criminal record, and not a risk to the security of Canada. A police clearance certificate, S, may be required as well, and are in good health and willing to complete a medical exam if needed. However, be aware that the examining immigration officer's judgment also plays a role in whether a study permit application is accepted or rejected. Discretion of your immigration officer. Success may depend on an applicant's ability to convince immigration officials that they can fulfill the requirements of their stay as a student. Other than ineligibility, there are two common reasons why petitions are rejected, though there are others as well. They include applicants failing to persuade immigration officials that the actual purpose of their visit to Canada is to study. Between 2019 and 2021, 77% of study permit refusals were due to IRCC not being satisfied that the purpose of the applicant's visit was to study, and they will leave Canada at the end of their stay. 26% of refusals of study permit applications, in the same time period, were due to IRCC not being satisfied that applicants would leave Canada based on their personal assets and financial status. Individuals applying should examine whether their applications demonstrate this as clearly as feasible, taking this into account. For instance, candidates will probably stand a better chance of being accepted if they make sure they show a clear, logical progression in studies from previous education to Canadian education being pursued. Make sure they can show proof of finances through authorized documentation. Ensure they meet the English/French requirements for immigration. Explain any long gaps in their studies in their application. Make evident their intent to leave Canada after the duration of their studies. Ensuring they complete a dual intent application if they have applied for permanent residence, PR, at the same time. Dual intent is when a foreign national who has applied, or may apply, for PR also applies to enter Canada for a temporary period as a visitor, worker, or student, and include any other documentation/information they can within their applications to give confidence to the officer reviewing their study permit. Additionally, applicants can look at the streams of study permits for which they might qualify. For nationals of particular nations, the student direct stream is a preferred route to obtaining a Canadian study permit. Due to the stricter qualifying requirements for this stream, acceptance rates are often higher. Those who are accepted will benefit from accelerated processing time frames. Next steps if your application has been refused. Even though a study permit denial can be discouraging, candidates can still move forward with their studies in Canada and even improve their chances of approval by reapplying. Applicants might reflect on the reasons for their rejection and modify their applications if necessary. Unless otherwise specified, IRCC does not have a waiting period between applications, therefore, applicants may reapply whenever they are prepared. Last but not least, applicants may request a review of their decision by the Federal Court of Canada if they believe that their application was denied unfairly and that they do fit the eligibility requirements. Don't forget to click on that notifications bell icon. See you soon in next new immigration update.